Good afternoon, everybody. It's Josh here from Lookin for Games. It's July 23rd, 2021, and it's time for this week's weekly update. Joining us for Miniature Melee this week, of course, is the next segment of Warhammer Age of Sigmar, the Escalation League that we started a couple of weeks ago. The next segment begins, and there is still time to get involved. So the way this works is you start out at 750 points, and then it scales up from there. There's still time for you to get involved if you have been in the process of building your armies or painting your armies, as I know some people like to do. I've heard that's a thing. Now's your chance to get involved in the Escalation League. The next segment starts this Sunday. I'm sorry, Sunday the 25th. Yeah, that's this Sunday. Sunday the 25th at 1 o'clock. Folks start rolling in around 12 usually, and things get going from there. So Miniature Melee, Warhammer, Age of Sigmar. Also on Sunday is our next sessions for Lookin for Adventure. This week's calendar is a little bit different because we're taking some breaks from campaigns, but we're going to be jumping back into those very soon. On Sunday, DM Jeff is going to be doing a special one-shot mini adventure. On Wednesday, Dave is continuing his Through the Underdark campaign. And Thursday, the Cartographer's Company is taking a little bit of a break, but they will be back very soon. DM John is going to be joining us for a special adventure on Thursday. Now, remember, we are now on the Warhorn platform, so that means that scheduling is live at all times. You can always sign up. You don't have to wait like we used to have to wait with the Google form. All of the campaigns are listed, a brief little synopsis of what you'll be getting into, and then, of course, the opportunity to sign up for the adventure are all listed on Warhorn. And it's important to sign up ahead of time to make sure that we know exactly how many people we're going to have and to give the Dungeon Masters an opportunity to prepare. So those are available starting right now and every day on Warhorn for Lookin for Adventure. I should also add that we have added, before we get into the game night segment, we've also added Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels, Saturday Duels. We've welcomed back live sanctioned play to the store as well, and that is also available to sign up for on our Warhorn platform so that you can see and have a head count of who's joining you for dueling on Saturdays especially, and that's important when you're trying to get a certain number of people available, or to the store, I should say, to get games going. So that's also on our Warhorn platform. Game night this week. Very excited to bring this to game night. The Night Cage from Smirk and Dagger. This is their latest release. Came in on Kickstarter, and it's here available at the store for sale as well. Imagine waking up in the dark with nothing but you and a slowly burning candle to light your way. And that's what you're going to experience in this 1 to 5 player cooperative game from Smirk and Dagger. In your efforts to try to escape, you're going to make your way through the tunnels. And what you'll find is that as you make your way through the tunnel, the path behind you is no longer lit, and in the darkness lies monsters. So this has got a very creepy, cool vibe to it. Really enjoyed the couple of times that I did get it to the table, so I can't wait to see what happens when we bring it to the table for game night on Wednesday. For the remainder of the schedule for this week, of course, we have Friday Night Magic on Friday. That's why it's called Friday Night Magic. We have Friday Night Magic, but then also on Saturday, we've added entry of the next bit of Magic where we do some kind of limited or structured tournament. And this week's upcoming structured tournament is going to be a Pioneer tournament. And that starts about 1 o'clock, and entry is $10. Now, I mentioned last week that in the queue, I should say in the queue segment, I mentioned last week that the next phase of Love Your Local Game Store was supposed to start today. Unfortunately, there were some shipping delays, and so that is going to fire on Tuesday. However, any entries starting today, including our entries for Friday Night Magic, those will be included in the potential 5 promo cards that you're going to get, the 5 retro frame foil cards that you get as part of your entry for any event for Magic. So starting today, we're going to kind of backlog those entries so that people get their promo cards as they were intended, but they will be available starting on Tuesday. New in stock today from Rebel Studio, a beautifully done set collection and exploration game, 1 to 4 player game, Meadow. Now you're going to be competing to be the most observant nature lover. Wait a minute, nature lover? There's so much combat to be had. There's so many miniatures. There's so many dungeons and or dragons. We're doing nature? Yes, we're doing nature. It's a beautifully done game from Rebel Studios. They've got some very cool mechanics built into this set collection and exploration game from Asmodee and Rebel Studio. And that's available in stock today. Come in and check it out, Meadow. Also in stock today, the latest entry from Marvel Crisis Protocol. The two arch enemies of the Amazing Spider-Man have joined the ranks. You've got Lizard and you've got Kraven. Now, the genetic biologist Curtis Connors, who became Lizard, he lurks the sewers of New York City, and Kraven, the big game hunter, who seeks to become the greatest big game hunter of all by adding the Amazing Spider-Man's head to his trophy wall, have both joined Marvel Crisis Protocol. So come in and check those out, available today. In the queue this week, as I mentioned last week, and have been mentioning, I should say, we are hosting PopUp Gen Con in September 18th. Our allotted registrations, we've sold about halfway through those, so you want to make sure that you get in and register for those so that you don't miss out on all of those cool events. We're going to be hosting 9 different publishers. We're also going to be doing some other special things on our own to add the Gen Con away from Gen Con experience. Everything short of jamming up against the convention walls and or doors to get in. So we're looking forward to having that. And we will be releasing additional details on that very soon so you can see what we've got in store. PopUp Gen Con, register now. Coming very soon from Pandasaurus Games, Mecha Koro 2. It's the standalone sequel to Mecha Koro, and it has added some new mechanics, some new card effects, and more variety than ever before. It's available for pre-order now. So if you pre-order it, you're going to get 3 special landmark cards when you pick up your order, but those are only going to be available for anybody that pre-orders because stock is going to be limited, as stock generally is limited. So Mecha Koro 2. Mecha Koro, of course, is a classic game, set collection and engine building from Pandasaurus Games. Very cool game, and it's very neat that they are putting out a new sequel, and I'm sure we'll probably get that to our game table when it becomes available. Also available for pre-order, the Isle of Cats restock and expansions. They just closed out their Kickstarter campaign here not too long ago, and now we are making it available for pre-order. You're going to have an opportunity to not only get the original base game and everything from the original Kickstarter campaign, but you're also going to be able to get the new expansions, including Kittens and Beasts, the new boat packs, and also available is going to be the insert and storage box, the big box and wooden insert from Isle of Cats, which basically is going to fit everything from both campaigns all into one box. So I'm excited to see how that all turns out. And if you pre-order now, you're going to get a special discount on your order. And those details are available either by swinging by the store or by reaching out to us through Messenger. So get those pre-orders in for the Isle of Cats restock and expansions. Also in the queue for this week, coming up on August 1st, which is a couple of Sundays from now, we're going to be welcoming back the epic battles for Star Wars X-Wing. These have been a big hit here at the store. Basically, what we have is we have some skirmish battles kind of spread out throughout the store, but then we have one big battle in the middle. And for this big epic battle, we're going to be including the Trident class assault ship. They have an AI deck, which basically allows this to be a raid boss. So the Trident class assault ship, or the Squid, as they are called, we're going to all be taking that on in the epic battle for Star Wars X-Wing, and that usually kicks off around noon on Sunday. So come in and check it out. And in addition to that, anytime that we have these special events, these one-shots for things like this, we also give special discounts on whatever the product is. So you'll have some discounts available for Star Wars X-Wing, as well as joining us for the Epic Battle. Couple of coming attraction products coming in very soon. Nemesis has another expansion coming out next week. Space Cats. Yes, I said Space Cats. So come by and check those out. For board games, we've got the reimagining or the re-envisioning of the original Kemet game, Kemet Blood and Sand, where you are Egyptian gods doing battle for Egyptian god supremacy. Marvel Champions, the Mad Titans Shadow, and we'll be putting that up for pre-order starting this week. Unfathomable, which will be coming very soon, as well as I mentioned before, Mecha Koro 2. So that is the update for this week. Of course, you've enjoyed what we've got here. Feel free to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're also on a majority of the social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if nothing else, you can go to lookinforgames.com and check out our full event calendar there, as well as sign up for the events that we have listed on Warhorn. That is the update for this week. Thank you for joining us and have a great day.